Okay. Good afternoon, everyone, and happy April Fool's Day. I am going to probably create a fool of myself today. I want to, um, I got these rope baskets, and they're really popular, but I question, I'm just questioning, why is the embroidery on the bottom of the inside of the basket? So let me experiment today with putting a little bit of a design on the outside of the basket with my machine. Now, depending on the size of the basket that I have in here, I could probably put a bigger motif, but this basket has, I figured, it was 4 by 3 inch space to put a piece of, like a little bit of embroidery. So I've chosen this little bud with a vine to go here. So I have purple in my machine at the moment, so I'm just gonna hit go. Now I just want to see, what does this look like on the inside of the basket. So like, is it going to detract from the style or the aesthetics of the basket on the inside? I don't know. So anyway, thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate it. And here we go. This is one I'm going to have to babysit, because I want to make sure that this flat, I mean, these rope baskets are pretty pliable, so I can, I'll be able to keep this out of the way. But like I said, this is a very, very simple little couple of little buds. Okay, so the buds are purple. And now I'm going to change my thread to green. Thank you for your follow. I appreciate that, Paul. All right. So now let me do some green. I hope you're all having a good April Fool's. I really don't like April Fool's Day because I always have some sort of mishap. And last year I had a broken foot on April Fool's Day. So I'm kind of happy just to be in my sewing room doing something safe, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I might have scissors and pins and needles and things around me, but you know what? That's fine. Okay. I get this thread ready to go in my machine. Have a comment or a question, please feel free to ask. I am keeping an eye on the chat as much as possible. So I'm also live on my YouTube channel. If you want to head over there and take a look at some of the videos I have on there as well. All right. So I have a guest today, and he is my 9-month-old cat, and he wants to be in my shirt. See? He wants to be in my shirt. I can't help it. If I want to sew and I don't want to hear him meowing at me, I have to put him in my shirt. All right. So back to the embroidery machine. And let me get the green going here. So he is the youngest of my 4 cats. He is 9 months old, and his name is Mellow. And I want to change his name to Menace, because he is, right now, I would say, either terrible twos or teenager. I'm not sure which I'm going to call him today. Lately. Yeah, so yeah, he's a mess. He's definitely a mess. So you might catch a little glimpse of his little head sticking out. Okay, now this is going to be a really quick sew. I think that the thing that I'm most interested in is whether or not this is going to look nice on the other side of where it's being embroidered. So we'll see. All right. Now the hoop's gonna move back. Now it's gonna do like a little vine here. So I have to babysit it. I chose kind of a spring green. I don't know if you can really see that. There we go. See, I've got this nice little sweet vine. I need decoration on the outside of these bowls. I can't figure out why the decoration is only on the inside. Granted, it's more difficult to do this. Instead of glue, I used a stitch that my machine has so that it holds strangely weighted things into my, like if I do a shirt or something like that, I will usually have this little stitched box around. Please feel free to drop something in the chat. I love hearing your thoughts. Hope you're all having a great day. Thank you for sharing my live. I appreciate that. I really love diamonds and roses and gifts. It encourages me to keep offering content. How you doing? All right, well, thanks for sticking around for a couple minutes. All right, this is gonna be real quick. It has the rest of this vine to fill in, and aw, thank you, Bill Whitesell, too. Thank you for contributing to the live. I appreciate it. You're hilarious. All right. Now it has just a little bit left to do on this little branch here, and then it's done. All right. I appreciate roses. Okay. So thank you, Bill Whitesell. All right. I appreciate the likes as well. Thank you for all the likes and the love. Okay. So now I'm going to take this out of the machine, and the interesting part to me is what it's going to look like on the inside. So this is paper stabilizer, and I'm just going to take it out of my hoop. And it'll just tear away. But I think first I'm going to take the stitching out. And I'm going to do that from the back of the hoop. Okay, I'm going to move the camera over to my workspace. All right. Okay, let me see if I can position the camera so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to take out these stitches first. Okay. All right, trying to see the chat. All right, I'm going to have my eyes on this for a second. Okay, I hope everybody's having a great day. This is what I love to do in my spare time. I'm creating things, and we're gonna see if this experiment works. So there is some green showing right here. There's gonna be some thread showing on the inside of the bowl. So I just want to see how distracting or detracting that is from the rest of the design. So I'm just gonna pull this out. Okay. This takes a minute. I did it twice to make sure that it wasn't gonna come apart from the paper, so feel free to drop a comment in the chat. All right, Bill Whitesell, I'm in love with you. Thank you for all the roses. All right. Oh my goodness. And a heart. All right. Feel free to share the live. Okay. Got to get this thread, the rest of this thread off of here. Almost done. Okay. I've reached my life goal. Thank you so much. All right. Okay, so now this is the bottom of the bowl on the outside, and then this is the outside. So, so I'm gonna flip this now. This is it. This is the experiment. Now I'm gonna say, as long as the design isn't too elaborate, I don't mind it. There's just this little hint of color, if you can see this. That's what it looks like. So if I have my little bowl sitting here, oh, it looks so sweet. I love it. Okay, so the real test is for you to tell me if this is something that you think detracts from the bowl. Okay, so obviously have some loose threads here I need to trim. So let me trim those. And while I'm trimming, feel free to drop a comment and say hi. And I am really excited about this. I hope you're having a great day. You get to prank your friends and your family. All right, so just trimming some of these little threads and making sure that I've got all the paper removed. And you know, alternatively, I could put colored embroidery or colored bobbin thread that's the same thread as my embroidery, and then that embroidery would show on the inside as well. But my goal today was to see if just doing regular bobbin thread, the color of the basket, was gonna be detracting at all. Okay, so I can see that. What do you say? Can you see that? I mean, it's a little shadow of it, and I guess if you look real closely, you can see the stitching and the shape of the outside stitching. But I mean, I don't know if I'm looking at the bowl from the top. I kind of stretched my bowl a little bit. Okay, it needs a little bit of a hug now, the shape. So I don't think it's terrible. What do you think? I don't mind it. All right. So I just wanted to share that with you and see what you think. I actually don't mind it. It's very, very light in here. And I think if that really bothered me, I could, I mean, seriously, I'm not going to see it. I'm going to have something in my bowl, and I'm not going to see it. But, you know, if it's on the wall, if it's set down, this is what I'm going to see. Now, let's say I don't put anything inside on the bottom. Let's say I do embroidery thread on my bobbin, and then you're gonna have flowers on the inside as well on the side. So I think I'm gonna do the other side and see what that looks like. I'll get myself another piece of let's see if this is big enough. Yeah, that's big enough. Alright. Now to save time, I think I'm going to use some bobbins that already have the thread on them that are embroidery thread. So it's not going to match these colors exactly, but I will find something similar. So all right. Thank you, Glenda Park. Thank you for the flower. I appreciate the flower. It's beautiful. I hope you're all doing well today. All right, I'm going to go over to my machine real quickly. Okay, I have to take the bowl. All right. Okay. Oh, I forgot to change my, gotta change my bobbin. Right now it's white. And this is a very, very quick pattern, so I don't have to worry too much about it. All right. I've got this little box that holds just my my bobbin thread from other projects. So here's a green. I'll use that, and that's a purple. So I'll use the purple first. Shows those little flowers. And this doesn't have very much on it, but I think the machine will still use it. So, oops. All right. Gonna take the green out that I put in earlier. Hello, Washington. It's good to see you today. I'm working on putting embroidery on the side of my rope basket. I made this rope basket last week in a live, and it was my first time making a rope basket. Now I went out and got more cords so I can make more rope baskets, trivets, coasters. Could be anything. Never know what I'm working on. Okay. Now, I'm gonna, let's see, this is where I want to do the next one. So, just like a t-shirt, you're gonna roll it inside out, and I'll put it where I want the design. Okay, let's see. So this is going to show me approximately where my rectangle is going to be for the side. Okay. I want to place a mark. So this is the center of my design. And let's see, did I thread it? No, thread. It won't sew unless I put thread in there. Okay. All right, all threaded. Okay. What's everybody done that's interesting today? What have you been doing? I did some shopping, went to Costco. It was insane. Came home, had a snack, and now I'm in my sewing room, which sometimes I call my studio. Okay, this is going to be too low on the basket, because this is the bottom of the basket, so I have to take this out. That's okay. I'll do the same thing that I did earlier. I'll keep the paper intact though, and I'll just remove these stitches right here. These are basting stitches, so not a big deal. Thanks for hanging out today, everybody. Okay, I'll just take all that out of there and mark where it's gonna go. All right, I can feel it releasing out there in the back. All right. Okay, so I think part of my markings has to be where the bottom of the basket is. So, okay, so I'm going to do, this is where it's going to be, and this is the inside of the basket. So I want to measure, I want to mark this so I know where that is. Okay. And then the top is obvious. All right. All right, let's do it again. All right. So feel free to see me on YouTube. I do have a YouTube channel, and I post content over there sometimes that I don't put on TikTok. All right. All right, now we can do this, I think. It's gonna go from here to here. All right, let's do it again. Ah! Okay, the pin. Oh my goodness, I hear something that sounds like a mess. All right, I think it's my bobbin. It was sounding a little sad under there. Make sure it's, yeah, there's a little bit of a problem. It does not feel like it's loose. Okay. It's kind of tight in there. So I'm going to pull some of this off of here. It needs to come freely off of there. And I think it was too tight. All right. Okay, little bobbin, stay in there. Okay. Oop, back into the machine. Okay. All right, let's see if the machine will sew these little flowers. All right. Now this one is, there's pretty thread underneath and pretty thread on top. So the same design will show both on the front and the back, which is probably the more desirable of the two. And I think if I were doing this a lot, or repeating this a lot, I would do a real simple design like this one with just two colors, so I wouldn't have to change my bobbin that much. Again, if you're enjoying this, live, please feel free to send a diamond, a gift, a rose. I really appreciate that, and it really encourages me to continue throwing this content out there. Showing the love. I appreciate this. Showing the love. All right. Also, if you would go over and join my YouTube channel, that would also be very much appreciated. I would love that. It's a pretty small community right now, but we are growing. All right, now here's the green. I'll put this in the bobbin, and then I'll put the green in the top. Thanks for hanging out with me while I work on this. I'm using, the embroidery thread that I'm using is a rayon blend. It's a rayon thread. Robinson Anton is the brand. And I'm sewing on a Janome Continental M17. Okay. All right. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate that. Thank you for the share. I appreciate that too. And hi Sarah. I am working on putting embroidery on the side of one of those a rope basket that I made last week. And it bothers me that all of the embroidery on these lovely rope baskets is on the bottom, and I want some of the embroidery to show on the side, and maybe make, be able to personalize it, like maybe put a name or something. So I'm experimenting with, do I have to have pretty thread on on the bobbin and on the top of the machine, and the other side I did just leave the white bobbin thread, and now I'm gonna do the green vine, and I put green in the bottom in the bobbin thread, so now you'll be able to see the design on both sides. I'm going to see what that looks like. Okay, stop. I got a little bit of thread caught in here, and I don't want it to stay. Okay. So feel free to ask any more questions. I hope you're having a good day. It's kind of cold and windy and rainy here. We had some big storms go through, and there was a lot of neighborhood damage. Fortunately, we did not suffer any structural damage. Thank you for the follow. I should like Rekadobas. Not sure how I would say that, but thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. So yeah, Sarah, I'm figuring out. Yeah, so you haven't touched it in about 2 years. You know what? I spent probably that long, but I hadn't touched my embroidery machine for that long. You know, my sister is very wise, and she says, you know what? If you don't feel like sewing, don't sew. You know, as long as you're content doing whatever it is you're doing in the moment, then just be there. You know? So feel free to check out my YouTube channel. I believe I put it in the description. Okay, this is a real short stitch. It's probably about 2 minutes. There's just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. Oh, Bill Weitzel too. Thank you for the rose. I need to give you a big hug and a kiss. Thank you very much. I've almost met my life goal. Thank you so much. So, Sarah, what kind of embroidery machine do you have? Mine is a Janome. Okay, so I'm seeing just a little bit of a problem here, and that problem is fine because it wouldn't happen if I had the same color embroidery thread on both the front and the back, but because this is an experiment, I'm just using some of the leftover thread I already have wound on a bobbin. So So 1 minute left. It'll go down here and do a little bit of a curly Q flower thing on here, and then it'll be done. All right. So it didn't line up exactly on the other side, and that's fine. A couple of reasons: because it's an organic pattern, and second, it's just a practice. So yeah, okay, so on last week's live I did construct the basket. It took 2 hours to do this basket. I'd never done a basket before. I just watched a couple of tutorials to see what it might be like, and I went and got some rope and just said, you know what, let's go for it. All right, so I'm gonna take out the and I think I did post that live, or yeah, that live will be available on my YouTube channel this afternoon. I haven't had a chance yet to edit it to put on my YouTube, but make sure that you go over there and check it out. Okay, so This is the bottom or the inside, and this is paper, so it's just gonna rip right out of there like that. Okay, so inside of basket with the lovely, and then outside basket. Okay, I figured out how to do this. This is the way to do it. How pretty is that? Look how pretty that is. Let me trim it just a little. I love it. I love it. It's so sweet. Oh, I'm gonna have fun making these. Oh my goodness. I love it. See, I really feel like I need decoration on the sides of these bowls. If I put something in here, I cannot see the pretty bottom. Now, granted, yes, it's kind of like one of those coffee cups. You know, there's something at the bottom, and, you know, once you're done drinking all your coffee, you get to see the prettiness. But I like this. Okay. Kudos, right? That's the way to do it. Bobbin thread, and then the top thread. I like it. I like it. Thank you, Sarah. I think it's really cute too. Thank you for the follow. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to go have dinner because I didn't want to stay on here too long, but I really enjoyed hosting, and I appreciate your time and your follows, and please set notifications, and you'll be able to see what I'm doing in my sewing room. And it's random. I don't know what I'm doing. Tomorrow I might do something different, but dang, I should make another bowl. I love it. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining. And have a great day. Happy April Fool's Day. And I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.